Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It's Rock Mercury here, and welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. How's it going? Today we have an exciting episode for me because I'm doing something new, a little new here. First of all, we're gonna eat some papaya. We have a fresh papaya here from HEB, one of my favorite stores in the world. The store I used to work at too back in the day, one of my first jobs. We've got a nice looking papaya here we're going to jump into. But before that, we're going to make some fresh essential oil using shea butter. We have shea butter and some essential oils here. Some alkaline essential oils. This is the eucalyptus. Can y'all see this? Eucalyptus here. Is the light too harsh? Yes, that's eucalyptus, and this is clove oil. Two very healthy oils. I'm going to be mixing these with some shea butter, which I have here. Oh, and some tea tree oil too. Got a little tea tree oil. This bottle's a little rough looking because it got a little wet. But some tea tree oil as well. Some organic tea tree oil. All okay for the skin. And I have a pot right here of very hot, nearly boiling water that I'm going to place this glass mason jar into once I put the oils in here. So we're going to do that first before we get into our papaya. I'm excited. I had a nice workout today. Hope you guys like my shirt. Everybody, I got so many comments on it at HEB today. And I just kind of ignored it. I like it was normal. Like, oh, it's just normal shirt. So it says hi on the front, which I love. And then the back it says 5. So it was so funny. One of the workers who is definitely, I can tell that she was just a cool, she was on the spectrum, which I love. I mean, I'll be all on the spectrum somehow. I don't know, but she really enjoyed it a lot. And she was like, oh, I love your shirt. The front is kind of sus, I love it. I love talking to people who are on the spectrum as well, because I feel like I'm definitely probably on the spectrum. I don't know what spectrum of what, but whatever, who cares? I'm just saying that because the spectrum people get it the most. They're the smartest. I feel like those are like the geniuses out there. Anyway, let's get into this, to this oil right here. So I have the shea butter already. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some tea tree oil in it first. Now shea butter is a lot of oils that they mix together and kind of mix in a bowl, like cocoa oil and other things that coconut oil and things like that. So I've been using this one for the body. And you know what? I want to have a nice smell to this. So we're going to try this out. This is how you make a small batch of it. Of course you can make a bigger batch if you want, but let me smell this first. Oh, it smells good. And it smells just like shea butter. So I'm going to put just a touch of this in the cap first, just so I can measure it a bit. I'm putting literally a little bit, just because tea tree oil is very strong and it's very ooh, oh my God, I got everywhere already. Okay. Well, that happened. All right, so I'm going to put this little bit of tea tree oil in here, and you're going to see why. I'm just going to throw that in there. You're going to see how it's just sitting on the top right now of the shea butter. So I'm going to close that up and try to wipe my hands, I guess. I'm telling y'all, tea tree oil is very strong, so be careful with tea tree oil. Don't put too much in there. That should be enough for this batch. And I like to make small batches in case I'm not feeling the smell too much, or if it's too intense, I cannot always start over. So that is why I like that. Let me put this on here so I don't mess up my table here, because this will mess up your table. Next, I'm going to put the clove oil in here. I've actually never really used the clove oil from this brand. It's the Now Organic brand. So I'm going to go ahead and just open that up and see what it's smelling like. Clove is super strong as well, and one of the alkaline herbs. Ooh! Oh, that smells amazing. Oh, I love the smell of clove. It's giving me very pumpkin spice in a way, So we're going to put a bit of this in here. This is the shea butter. I'm just going to put a few drops. This already has a shield on the top, like a drop controller. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop a few drops in here. Just a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's enough. I might even put too much in there. I don't even know, but I'm just gonna put a little bit more. That's fine. Okay, so that's the clove oil. Got that going. Last but not least, I'm putting the eucalyptus oil. And there's other oils you can use, like oregano oil, which they didn't have the oregano oil today. They had one, but it was mixed with olive oil. And I want oregano oil just on its own. I'm not trying to mix with anything else. So I'm going to order off Amazon, and I'll do another one for you guys in the future. But this one is eucalyptus, which is also a very strong antifungal oil. And I want to tell you guys about a conversation I overheard at HEB today. I don't even know if they knew I was listening, but he made some very good points. He was looking for some oils as well. He was looking for thyme oil, the person, but I wanted to tell you guys about what he said, because I'm like, I'm gonna be looking for thyme oil too. I'm gonna order some of that. But this right here is eucalyptus oil. I'm gonna put a few drops of that in here. A few drops. Oh my God, that is very strong. Very strong, but nice and fresh smelling. This is the smell of my deodorant too. Put a little bit more of that in there. See, so if you guys can see, there's quite a bit of like water in the top part. You can see a little liquids and stuff. So next thing I'm gonna do is put this on real tight, real tight for a reason. So it's in a glass container. Like, only use glass, and if be careful if you're working with hot water, like I'm about to work with right now. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm taking my hot water. I would, not only is it hot water, but it's boiling too. You see it smoking? Ooh, it's smoking a lot. Let's get this in quick. So I'm gonna take this. It's already sealed. I'm gonna dip it in real slow. Ooh, ooh. Ah! All right, it's in. And I'm gonna cover this up. And we're gonna get back to this after I eat some of my papaya. Because that is going to melt in all of the shea butter and essential oils that have all these great benefits to them, for the skin, for the hair, very healing. Those are going to just like infuse within the shea butter. And then I'm gonna let it sit in. I can put it in the fridge, or I can put it, just let it sit out, and it's gonna solidify again. So that's what we're doing with that. Super excited for it. I've actually never done this before on live. Or at all, really. But I knew how to do it because of YouTube. Thanks to YouTube. I love YouTube. They really be like making it so that you can do anything you want to do. You can do anything. I have a song that's really ratchet that samples that. Anyway, that's a different story. Let's get into our papaya now. Oh my gosh, you guys. It came in this little paper so that it can like be protected, I guess. So I'm gonna eat it on this, because this can get a little bit messy at times. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Somebody's asking. Oh, Tyrone's in the house. Hello, Tyrone. Gotta call Tyrone. And Melina says, I love it. Love it. Thank you, Melina. And DeAndre says, hey, from Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama, baby. Hey, Mobile, Alabama. But Tyrone says, yo, Rock, how's your day going? My day's going amazing. I got a new client that I'm super excited about. Things are really beautiful right now. Like, I'm winning and slaying right now. So I have a new house that we're moving into a new house this week. But then also I have another house that I want to buy that I'm like in my vision board that's going to help me work even harder to get what I want. You know, sometimes you need to have a big goal that seems kind of outrageous. That just helps you to motivate you to keep going at times, because this is a brief, beautiful life, but you want to enjoy what you're doing. So I have my little knife here. I got a safe knife. You don't even need a sharp knife to cut papaya because they're very soft already. But let's see what the papaya is giving. Is it going to be seeded and like organic, or what it's going to give? Slug Slime in the house. Hey, Slug Slime, good to see you. Slug Slime, I think you sent me a video on my DMs. I'm going to watch it. I feel like I keep seeing it. I need to open it up. So I'm going to watch the video you sent me. But let's get into this papaya. And then after we eat the papaya, I'm hoping the water will be cooler by then, and then I can pull that out, because I'm not trying to touch it while it's burning up. This thing is super hot in essential oil. So let's go ahead and cut into this papaya here. One more time, let me show you guys the papaya while it's whole, because it ain't gonna be whole no more. $4.22 this papaya was. $4.22. Not bad at all. If you guys remember, when I was in Manhattan Beach, I went and got a papaya, and I don't know, was it $1.99 a pound? It was something crazy, but it ended up being $13 for the papaya. And it was about the same size, I feel. If you guys remember that video from a while ago, you can let me know if you feel like it's about the same size. Put it next to my head again. Because it's like, I mean, it was about this size, and it was $13. So for it to be 4.22, thank you, Texas. But let's see if it has seeds in it, because that means it's natural if it has seeds. We want the seeds. The seeds are very good for parasites. So we're gonna get into that. Okay, let's go ahead and cut Sammy. Let's go ahead and block and mute Sammy. Sammy does not deserve to see this papaya. He is over here speaking to me disrespectfully, talking about cut it already. I just want to see what's inside. Well, guess what, Sammy? You'll never see it. You're blocked, you're muted, you're gone, you never existed. Goodbye. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and cut into this papaya. Now let's go ahead and just see real soft. We're just gonna cut down the side. I like to eat it. I like to just cut it right down the side like that, and then I don't think you even need to cut all the way around because it can open up. Let's see. Ooh, oh, ooh, there she is. Now this one is not too many seeds in it. It's looking a little bit GMO, the house down boots. A little bit GMO. Maybe I need to write. I mean, there is seeds though. At least there's seeds, but I want it to be full of seeds. I want the seeds to be pouring out, baby. But this is. We've had situations on our channel where we've opened up the papaya and it literally just had 0 seeds in it, and so that was GMO, the house down hotel. No, wait, the house down boot. So wait, if you GMO the house down, oh, so it's GMO the hotel down. What's bigger than boots? GMO the hotel down snow boots or something, or thigh highs. Thigh high, because thigh highs are bigger than boots. So it was GMO the hotel down thigh boot. Thigh high. So let's go ahead and get into this one and see if the taste is at least giving. I figured we'd do a fruit today since, you know, SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea, which makes absolutely no sense. Why would a sponge live in a pineapple under the sea? Shout out to the voice of SpongeBob, who I worked with on a Old Navy commercial. He's amazing. I didn't believe him at first when he said he was the voice. And then he did the voice for me, and I'm like, I was in shock. So I'm blessed to have done a commercial with him. He's awesome. He's not what you think he'll look like. He'll look like he's a Jew. I don't want to say he's a Jewish guy. He looks like a Jewish man. He may not be Jewish, but he does look like a Jewish man. Love my Jewish people. No, I'm just saying I feel like he may be, and his accent was kind of. Anyway, he was awesome. Love him. Love SpongeBob so much. So we're gonna eat fruit for SpongeBob. What's up, T Brown? Good to see you. Kia says the seeds help as parasite cleanse. That's right, they sure do. That's what Dr. Stebby's son Victor always talks about, and so I like to eat them as well. T Brown says, you know what an upside down pineapple means? An upside down pineapple? What does that mean? An upside down I don't know what that means. But under the sea, I don't know. Tell me what it means, T Brown. I'm very curious. Habit Hound says SpongeBob is black. No, he's not black at all. I've literally met him and worked with him and shook his hand and been on a commercial with him. He's not black. He's definitely, I don't know if he's Jewish, but he definitely looks like a Jewish man. All right. T Brown says it means you're swingers. No, SpongeBob is so dirty. SpongeBob is so dirty. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Is that really what that means? Well, this shirt is so dirty. Look at this shirt. It says high on the front, and then it says 5 on the back, like I showed you guys. So, but like if you just saw the front, you're just like, oh, this person's high. High in the sky, you know? This shirt's amazing. I got it for $5 at Goodwill. Don't ever sleep on thrift stores. Go to your thrift store. Treasure hunt. Habit Hound says he's light-skinned. Don't you ever. Guys, I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore. Drizzy says, Habit Hound, no, he's not. He is not. You guys are crazy. T Brown says, yes, but it has to be upside down, LOL. Well, I mean, I feel like they knew that. The creators of SpongeBob knew that it meant that. They knew that it's under the sea, so it's kind of like upside down, under the sea. They knew. SpongeBob be swinging. SpongeBob be swinging out here. Let's taste it. Let's see what it's giving. It's looking cute. Okay. All right. It's not the best papaya I've had. It is good. It's just not like Sometimes I get papayas that are super sweet and like, oh my god, yeah, papaya. Well, this one's like papaya. You call me Papa. What in the world? T Brown says, are the seeds hard? No, they're like soft on the outside, but they're a little hard on the inside. But I like to swallow the seeds. Ask your father. Just so not your father. I'm saying to people. Let me stop. That's dirty. But I like to swallow the seeds. I do not like to bite the seeds. But yeah, they're really good for you. Very, very good for you. Okay. It's getting better as I get deeper into it. That's what she said. Or that's what he said. I think he said that. Alright. Y'all, I do not believe that SpongeBob is a kid's show. I do not believe that at all. There's nowhere. It's such a dirty show. So many dirty jokes in it. I love it, but yeah, definitely dirty show. Dirty show. So, I have a new client I'm working with now. I'm super excited about it. Very thankful that it all worked out. I actually have 2 new clients. So I'm working with one right now first, before I work on the other one. But honestly, I'm about to have a ton more clients. So if you guys need branding, guidance, support, go to digitalestate.media, and my team would love to support you in building your website, getting your logo designed, creating commercials, visual, any kind of visual, whether it be photo shoots, commercials, digital ads. We got you. T Brown says, not as bad as South Park. Now, South Park has never even pretended to be a kids show. It never has. My mom used to never even let us watch that when we grew up. I love South Park. It's my favorite show, like, of all of them. I think yeah, because it runs parallel to reality, to like real life. So I just love that show because it's constantly giving the best commentary on what's really going on, like, without unfiltered. I don't even know how South Park even is allowed to be on TV. South Park is so explicit. I love it. But yeah, SpongeBob pretends to be a kid's show. Even when I was walking into the store, this black woman and her black daughter, she was like, which I'm saying they're black because I'm telling you, like, it literally goes across all races. Everybody loves SpongeBob, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, anything you are. Everybody loves SpongeBob. But she was like, look, he has SpongeBob on his shirt. You love SpongeBob, don't you? To her daughter. And she was like, yeah, SpongeBob. And I'm like, that's so funny that these kids love SpongeBob, and it really isn't a kid's show to me. Like, there's so many dirty jokes in it, and I think it's so funny. I watch every episode of it. Candace says, yes, you're finally wearing the SpongeBob shirt. That's right. I have to wash it because it's from Goodwill. Anytime you get clothes from a thrift store, assume that it was not washed. Just assume. Assume it wasn't washed. And if it was washed, then maybe somebody tried it on while they were there. So I don't put anything on until I wash it at home, especially from a thrift store. I may try something on at a new store, but even then it's kind of sketchy because you're at a new store trying something on that other people have probably tried on too, in the try-on room, the fitting room. So I don't know. I like to wash everything. Oh my god, this is so good, you guys. It's getting better and better as I get deeper into it. It's not the best, but it's still good. I love papaya. T Brown says, the best episode of South Park was when the aliens came, LOL. That's one of the best episodes for sure. One of my favorites is when Mrs. Garrison becomes Trump. Or Mr. Garrison becomes Trump. Like, I guess that's a lot of episodes because he becomes Trump in a lot, but like that was just the most genius transition I felt. I thought it was just like iconic. That whole character arc. Candace says, I've seen them all, LOL. Same. I've seen every episode of South Park and every episode of SpongeBob. Mike says, tell me more about SpongeBob. Wait, SpongeBob, of course I grew up around. I'm 44, but really never watched. Mike, you being 44, first of all, congratulations on being an amazing number. 44 is an iconic number to be. I love 4 because I'm a big fan of Beyonce, and Beyonce's favorite number is 4, which means that my favorite number is 4 too. Sorry, Beyonce's favorite number is 4, which means that my favorite number is 4 as well. So that's just how it is. So congratulations on being 44. That's awesome. That does not excuse you for not having watched SpongeBob. You're old enough to have watched every episode. Don't judge yourself for watching it. It's not a kid show. It's an adult show, in my opinion. Oh, it's an all age show, kinda. So, but it's just like a very, like, he's a fry cook. He works at Krusty Krab, and he's like pure hearted. And his best friend is Patrick Star. And he's just like goes through crazy adventures, and Squidward is like his next door neighbor who's such a stick in the mud. Bro, I love Squidward too. He has a pet snail that meows somehow. I don't know why the pet snail meows like a cat. Like, why is that the case? I don't understand. But I don't even question it too much, because also we're talking about a sponge that lives in the bottom of the sea in a pineapple. So we kind of can't get too specific on why. We can't really ask too many why questions when we're talking about, you know, are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Yellow and porous is he. SpongeBob SquarePants. Anyway, I can't eat. Like, it's hard to sing with my food. Anyway, hold on. Mr. SR Cat says African Americans are the true American Indians. Do you agree? I'm actually Native American. I don't appreciate people calling Native Americans Indians. I think it's very racist, because the whole origin of that is that some random Caucasian people found a land that they thought they found that was already discovered, thought they were in India because they had bad navigation, so they called everyone Indians, but then they're Native Americans technically, so they never were Indians. And India is an actual country with amazing Indian people who are like living their life in a whole, like, a very populated country. So it's like, why do we continue calling Native Americans Indians when it's like, it's just so disrespectful and rude. If you really think about it, if you really go to the core of that. So even though I'm Native American, and like the Cherokee tribes and stuff are, you know, my grandmother was like fully Cherokee, and I also have some Irish too. So I mean, I'm a melting pot of different races. Right now, I'm very dark because I've been in the sun every day, baby. I was in the sun bathing today until it started raining on me. But the rain was nice. It was like nice warm rain coming on me. So I went back inside. But I've been getting sun every day, so I'm darker than I used to be. Usually my color is about that color. You see my wrist right there? Like, that's the color my whole body usually is. But not no more. I'm getting my sunlight every day. But yeah, I just don't understand why we still allow Native Americans to be called Indians. I think that's so racist. It's so weird. I'm like, how do we, like, what? Excuse me. And like officially too. Like, we do it officially. I just think that's so crazy to me. Like, that's something that blows my mind. Like, are we really still doing this? They made a mistake back then, so we're just gonna continue acting like we're in the wrong country. Anyway, it's so crazy. But thank you for saying that, Mr. Scat, or whatever your name is. Nessa, hey Nessa, good to see you, Nessa. Candace is laughing at me. Oh my gosh. Hey Candace. Rhino says, have you tried the seeds? They're really bitter. I don't chew them, I swallow them. But yes, I do eat the seeds every time. Rhino says cold papaya is so good. This papaya is pretty cold. I mean, it's not icy cold because it wasn't in the refrigerator, but I got it out of the produce section of a very nice HEB. Oh my god, there's this HEB in this really rich area that I'm buying my next house in. It's called Kingwood. It's so gorgeous. It's like, it's a livable forest. And the HEB is like glamorous compared to the other HEBs. And the other HEBs are nice too, but like this one is like the most bougiest, most luxurious HEB. And so it was very cold in that produce section, and so this is pretty cold still. Well, not like icy. Certified Monet says, "Hey Rock, you so high because it says that on your shirt right now." I'm not high, you guys. But to be honest, if I was in California or Arizona, I would be probably a little bit high right now. But I'm not risking being high in Texas where they would throw my behind the jail, under the jail. And I'm not trying to be a part of that. I'm not interested in jail. All right, let me get to some more of this papaya in before I answer more of your questions. Gentle Slip says, "I never ate a papaya. Did the black things in the middle come with the papaya, or did you add it?" You obviously did not see me cut it open. These are seeds. These are papaya seeds. I love this, and I have to like realize that there was a long time where I didn't eat a lot of food either. So I'm laughing at you guys because I eat this so often, and I'm like, wait, you guys should know this already, but that's not true. Like this is new for a lot of people. So this is just how the seeds are. Like they come in the middle. You can grow a whole papaya tree out of this. I'm not going to. Well, they're really great for parasite removal in the body. Allegedly, I'm not a doctor. Oh, Wanda says it comes with it. I like some papaya. Hold the seeds. Imagine you tell them that at the store. You're like, "Can I get this papaya, but keep the seeds, please? I don't want them." Certified Monet says the back says 5, basically high 5. Yeah, so you see, this shirt is amazing, you guys. $5 I paid for this shirt. $5, which is kind of funny because it says high 5. But literally, I paid $5 for the shirt from Goodwill. Now, originally, if I bought it new, it would have cost at least $40, $30, something. Probably $40 around, because Nickelodeon merchandise is expensive, as it should be, because it's really good. Certified Monet says, "I meant it says 5 on the back." Yeah. Let's see. Duchess says, "I have worked on." Oh, my mom's home. Duchess says, "I have worked on an Indian reservation, and they don't seem to have an issue with it." I don't understand why they don't. I don't understand. I'm Native American, and I have an issue with it. So I'm one of them, and I have an issue. I think it's crazy. I think it's really bizarre. I don't even know anybody in my family that's really from Africa. All I know is I'm Native American. I don't even know if I am African. But I'll take it. I'm sure that we're all from Africa in some like far, far level, but like I really have no idea. Also, a lot of Native Americans were enslaved. It's not that they all were slaughtered. Some of them were sold as slaves too. So, even though I know there's some people in my history who were slaves and slave owners, I don't know if they were Native American or African. I don't like, at a certain point, the history stops because they throw it all away. They like try to like confuse people and make it seem as if they don't know where people came from. Sophia says, "Hi, Rock." Hey. Tisha says, "Because you don't hear people say Native American people." I don't know why they don't say Native. I think, you know what? I think it's because I think it's really racist. Honestly, if I really get to the deep pit of it, like they don't want people to say Native American more because then it's like these are the original Americans. So it's like it makes people feel even more uncomfortable who are the ones who colonized, the colonizers. So they probably feel more offended because they know that what they did was dirty and wrong. So they'd rather just keep calling people Indians, which is like, that's so offensive. That is so offensive, you guys. I'm like really trying to think about that because there's been different like scholarships I've gotten because of writing Indian on their native Indian, whatever they call it, on the forums, and it's just like so crazy that we do this officially. Like that is the history of it. This isn't India, this is America, but yet they call Native Americans Indian, and it all because of a mistake of people who didn't even know where they were when they conquered this land that was already occupied. it's just like so racist, you guys. Like, it's just, it's so racist. I can't even like process it right now. Like I'm trying to like I've thought about it before, but now as I'm talking about it right now, it's really processing to me that like just the level of how racist that is, that we continue to do it. It's like nobody even cares. I care though, 'cause I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care. Na 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 na. I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care. I'm sure Beyonce's Native American too. Beyonce is America. Beyonce said America has a problem. She's the American problem. Beyonce is the American problem. I love her so much. So I finished my final Beyonce shirt today, or yesterday. So I'm gonna like have those in my hamper until it's time to wash clothes again, and then I'll put that in the hand wash, and I'll start wearing them again. But each time I wear my Beyonce shirt, I'm gonna like record video. But honestly, every shirt I wear, every outfit I do each day, I'm gonna try to be more intentional with it. Oh God, and do a video. I'm gonna do a video with each shirt, unless it's a basic boring shirt. Like I have some shirts that are just plain shirts. I won't do a video for those, because, like, what am I doing? I'll go live with it, but it's not going to, like, be a theme. Like, today I did a video, and I played Avril Lavigne's SpongeBob song, which I still believe is a fake Avril Lavigne. Like, I think that the real Avril Lavigne passed away, and that there's a body double that's her right now. But the Avril Lavigne fans have been dragging me to filth, telling me I look homeless, telling me that I'm crazy, I need to go to the mental institution because I don't believe that the new Avril Lavigne is the real one. I believe the real one passed away, unfortunately, and that they hired the body double that she hired when she was alive to replace her, to then keep the brand going, to the music industry that shady that they would do that. But they're dragging me to filth. They're telling me that I'm crazy. Like, they're just, every day, they're telling me more things. Like, they are attacking me straight out, and I'm laughing the whole time. But honestly, at this point, with the way they're attacking me, I don't even know if I'm right anymore. I thought I was really right at first. I thought I was right, but I don't know anymore. Because they're giving me a lot of proof. Like, as they attack me, they're giving me, like, other videos of her saying that she was going to change her style as she grew. And saying, like, that the people who made the hoax that there was a fake Avril Lavigne were trying to like create a viral moment basically, and they were lying. They admitted that they lied. I don't know that though. They said that, but I don't really know if that's true. But I still think it's a fake Avril because she looks so different, and her style is completely different than she used to be when she was younger. When she first started music, it's like it's way more pop. But anyway, she made a version of the SpongeBob SquarePants song, and I put that song on my video for the outfit today. For this outfit. So go check it out on my TikTok. Lexi says you can eat all the papaya seeds. Yes, they're good for you. They are parasite removers, allegedly. I'd say allegedly because I'm not a doctor. Favorite fruit. My favorite fruit is... Oh, wait, who's asking that? Rhino is asking me, what's my favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is soursop. I love soursop. It's delicious. It's super expensive and hard to get in America. If you're in another country, it can be really cheap and easy to find. But in America, it's so hard to find. They also had jackfruit today at the store. It was a big old jackfruit. It was 88 cents a pound, and it was heavy. So I'm like, this is going to be expensive. I feel like it's going to be like $20 or something for that. It was a heavy jackfruit. And a lot of it you throw away because it's like, a lot of it's the casing of it. So I don't know about that. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it at some point and do a video with you guys. But I didn't want to carry it today because I had like one of those little hand baskets with me. So I didn't want to carry that all around the store as I look for essential oils. We finished half of the papaya. I feel like I want to eat the other half tomorrow. That was very good. I'm kind of full. I'm on for fruit right now. I'm going to put that back on there and wrap it back up again and eat some more of it either later on tonight or tomorrow. I'm done with this right now. So let's go and jump into our essential oil to see how it's doing. If you guys were here at the beginning of the live, I mixed together some shea butter, some organic and natural, unfiltered, unrefined shea butter. The yellow brick one, yellow brick road, and I put some essential oils in them. This is clove. Wait, this one's eucalyptus and this one's clove. You guys cannot see these because this light is so intense, but it's the only way I can do this. Hold on, is there any other way I can do this if I do it like that? Oh, the light is killing me. Anyways, you still can't see. Whatever. Then I put a little bit of tea tree oil in there as well, and I put it in this hot of like, nearly boiling water that is still very hot. Oh my god, this is still so hot, you guys. This is still so hot. I don't even know if I can like. I'm not about to touch it for sure. I'm not touching this, but I'll put it with my spoon. I'll try to put it out of here, just so you can see. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's so hot, babies. Look at it, turned into liquid. It turned into liquid. Oh my god. Y'all see that I'm putting it back in here. I'm putting it back in because I can't like I don't know what to do with this right now. I can't. I'm supposed to put it out. Well, you know what? Hold on. Hold up. Ooh. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Okay. Whew, I got it before it fell. This is not the way to do this. Do not balance it like that, like I just did. That was not smart of me at all. It's just very hot right now. But it's hot enough to be mixed. Like it's all oily now. So that's perfect. That's what we want it to be. And so we're gonna let this sit, and it's gonna turn into a essential oil. It's gonna turn into like a shea butter, infused shea butter, basically. Not basically, it's gonna be literally that. So that's the way you do it. You see, like it was solid when we first started. Now it's oily. I'm going to show you again, for those of you who are new in here. I'm going to show you what it looked like before we melted it. So this is what it looks like before you melt the shea butter. It's like very solid, hard, right? So now that it's melted, put the essential oils in there. I'm going to let this sit and just kind of solidify again. I may even put it in the fridge, but you don't need to put it in the fridge. If you do put it in the fridge, be careful because transitioning it from being very hot to cold can literally shatter the glass. So be careful. Like when I put it in the hot water, it was room temperature. So just letting y'all know that ahead of time in case you guys are like, Rock Mercury told me to put this glass in hot water and then it busted open everywhere. Rock Mercury said put the hot glass into the refrigerator and then it busted everywhere. Rock Mercury getting sued. Sue Rock Mercury. No. You're not going to sue me. I will sue you for suing me. That's all I got to say. It's going to smell really good, though. I put there's clove, eucalyptus, and tea tree oil. That's all I put in this one. It's going to be good for the skin, good for the hair, very antifungal and microbial, whatever you call it. It's good for you. Let me read these things. Oh my gosh, so many people have commented. I don't know how I missed all these. What is HGB? I don't know what HGB is. I've never heard of that. What are you talking about, Cheryl? HGB? I don't know what that is. Duchess says that's true. Yeah, Duchess, you know, the Native Americans were really Native Americans, not Indian. Mary Torres says, did you ever come out in YouTube years ago? Come out in YouTube years ago? Do a coming out story? No, I was already out. By the time I came on YouTube, I was already out and proud, living my best life. Duchess says two. Duchess says there is also an issue with reparations too. I need my reparations. Run me my check, direct deposit, Cash App, whatever way they want to give my Bitcoin even. Give me my reparations. We deserve it. My family was picking cotton for too long. My family was stolen from. But also, some of my family was actual slave owners too. Because, you know, like, sometimes slave owners, like, did things with the slaves. And so, some of my family history is, like, actual slave owners. So, do I get like less reparations in? I want all of them. I feel like it's not my fault that like my great 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 grandpa was not a good person. Possibly, it's not my fault that he owned slaves, but I'd rather resonate with my great 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 grandmother who was like the victim of that situation. So I want reparations for her. I don't think people who have both sides, like I'm mixed with everything or whatever. So I think we should get equal reparations. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. That's all I gotta say. Um, any black, like the same way they did back in the day, where they're like, if you have a drop of black in you, then you're fully black or whatever. I want that. Keep the same energy and give me my full check. Don't you discount my reparations. Don't you discount them. We already had one step in Manhattan Beach where they reversed eminent domain and gave the land back to the black family that owned the Bruce's Beach in Manhattan Beach. I did a video about that. So let's go ahead and give us all reparations, please. Thank you. Thank you, America. Um, T. Brown said the Vikings discovered America before Columbus. I can't. I can't. I mean, it's just, what did they do? What did the Vikings do when they came? Did they live cohesively with the Native Americans? You can't discover a place that was already inhabited. You can't discover a place that was already inhabited. If there's already Native Americans here, it's already been discovered. How could anything be discovered anyways? When there's always life everywhere. Oh my god, I just don't understand how like history just allows all this stuff to be so twisted. Hold on, you guys. They knew they were there. It was purposeful. Yep, exactly. So messed up. Gentle Lip says, and they don't call themselves European American. Exactly. They sure don't. They say, I'm American. I'm American. Tisha says, nice voice. Thank you. Duchess says, you burped. I be burping all the time, honey. Maggie says, sounds like a Black Mirror episode. LOL. It really does, though. Kian Soul says, the seeds are used for contraceptives in women overseas as well. Ooh! You're saying that these seeds will make you not have a baby? I don't know about that, you guys. I have not researched that. I don't even know about that. I don't know about that. Liam says, bro, so high that he's eating papaya with a spoon. Liam, that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you eat a papaya with a spoon? It's the perfect thing to eat a papaya with. If you eat a fork, you're going to puncture the outside of it. The skin is very delicate on the outside. You're saying that just because my shirt says hi, it also says 5 on the back. You're going to tell me that that's why I'm eating papaya intelligently with a spoon? Just because you didn't think to do that because you're not smart enough to do that? Be smarter. Be better. Eat your papaya with a spoon. That's the smartest way to eat it. There's no other thing to eat it with that's smarter than a spoon. I don't eat the outside of it because I think they spray with pesticides. But I don't understand why somebody would think like, oh, you're so high, that's why you're eating that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Anyway. T. Brown says, I love eucalyptus. Me too. T. Brown says, I love essential oils. I do as well. I'm going to order some more on Amazon, though, because I need some oregano. Digital Keat says, that's what she said. Oh, my gosh. Only 2 punches says, dude, are you all right? Are you all right, dude? 2 punches? Only 2 punches? Are you okay? Why are you asking me, am I okay? You're obviously not okay. Because you don't know what an okay person is. I'm more than okay. I'm better. I'm better than you, too. All right. iTop says, don't say that. All white folk have a little piece of black. Oh, were you saying that they deserve some reparations, too? Give us all reparations in. Honestly, everybody got messed up in time. We all need some money. Give us all money. The Vikings are more civil. We're more civil. As they should be. They shouldn't come in and try to take over a land. Rhino says they were friendly with the natives. Great. As they should be. They were guests of the natives. They shouldn't be taking them over and assassinating them. That's crazy. T. Brown says, I meant they came here before Columbus. Yeah, they probably settled, got their little land, lived their life, hung out with the natives, ate some feast or whatever they ate. I don't know what they ate back then. Let's not even get into extraterrestrial. That's a whole different story. But they were here before everybody. Rhino says the Spanish and English were the evil ones. Ooh, I didn't say that. I'm just reading it. Don't block me for being racist or something. Only 2 punches says, you know, as I journey deeper and deeper into my spiritual journey, the more the Matrix, the movie, makes sense. It does. That's true. The Matrix is very on point with a lot of things. Rhino says, "What's the best Black Mirror episode?" I like the episode where they all had that like social rating, and like people became when people can become invisible if they did too many things problematic. They became actually invisible to people. I thought that was a very eye-opening episode that's going to happen to us soon, or already is happening to us. So, um, hold on. Fish Guy says, "Glad to see you guys got over the monkey pops. We missed you." What are you talking about? Fish Guy, what are you talking about? Nobody had the monkey anything. Habit Hound says, "Ever heard of Miami Fruit?" Like the company Miami Fruit? Or which one? The Only Two Punches says, "About the dude, are you okay? Was because I came across your live and you were covered in sweat. I'm not sweating at all. This is shea butter on my face, looking luxurious and like looking hydrated. It's not my fault that most people are dusty and dry. So don't confuse my hydration for sweat. The AC unit is working here, and you can hear it. It's on right now." Rhino says, "I'm not wrong. They were the ones who gave the natives diseases." What in the world? Rhino said, "The scariest Black Mirror episode to you." The scariest one, is the one where they can transfer consciousness into different items. Like they transferred into a teddy bear and something like that. That scared me. I don't want my consciousness transferred into anywhere. Like that's a lot to be stuck somewhere for eternity. But I don't believe that can happen. So anyway, okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys. My essential oil at some point is going to. My shea butter is gonna. Oh, it's not that hot anymore. Perfect. It's not that hot. So this is gonna solidify. It's still taking some time. But this is going to be like a solid block of shea butter, and I'm going to use it for my body and stay moisturized and not sweating, moisturized and luxurious. This is luxurious shea butter, essentially shea butter. So thank you guys for joining me today. Let's see. Habit Hound says, "Tried to order from Miami Fruit. It's really good, different exotic fruit." Thank you, Habit Hound. I will try that. I will look them up. Thank you guys for joining my live today. This is my only live I'm doing today. I didn't do it at the beach today, at the pool, because it started raining on me. I was sunbathing, and then I actually fell asleep out there. And I woke up like nobody was out there, and it was raining. I'm like, ooh. But I got lots of good sun before it started raining on me. Rain on me. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be dry, but... the real words is I'd rather be drunk, but at least I'm alive. But she says, "I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive." Like, but it's still the same, because dry is like not drunk. Like I'd rather be dry. Wait. Well, anyways, the moral of the story is that Lady Gaga's a drunk, and she was singing about her sobriety, whatever. Shout out to Lady Gaga. No shade, little shade, a lot of shade. She's shady, so she deserves shade. All right, bye, Rockers and Mercuryans. Have a good one. Bye.